Why are you here today?
Well, we've been coming here every day for every year for the last 7 years because it's Grand Prix Weekend, and it's a noted fact that whenever there's a big sporting event in any country, a lot of women are being brought in for the purpose of prostitution, and many of these women who are brought in are trafficked women. And so we come down to the Grand Prix to make people aware of the problem of trafficking and to pass out information so that they will be able to have some concrete facts.
And why are the women and children trafficked?
Well, women and children are trafficked because there's always a criminal element out there that wish to make a profit off the avails of the hardships of others, and that's why women and children, and mostly young women and children, and women and men also, young boys, are trafficked. And as long as there's a criminal element, there's going to be trafficking. And it's very lucrative business. It's the second largest business in the world after drugs. It used to be drugs, guns, and trafficking. Now it's drugs, trafficking.
And who are the traffickers?
Well, as I said before, anybody who's in a criminal element. Sometimes it's run by a very large criminal group, an underworld group. Other times it's maybe 2 or 3 people who take it upon themselves, or even a pimp that you see on the street may have a trafficked victim with him.
Okay, so then it is a very big problem, and well then how could you recognize a victim?
Well, if we were looking for victims, first of all, if you're here in Canada and the person speaks neither English or French, that could be a sign. If the person being prostituted has bruises on them, if the person is never allowed to be by themselves, if they're outside of their working environment, if they always have people with them, also if they're not familiar with their surroundings. So, if the person's been trafficked into the city and is out on the street and has no idea where they're going, then, those are some of the signs of trafficked victims.
Okay, is this international, or is it just Canada?
It's international. There's not one country in the world that is immune from trafficking. Every country has trafficked people, has traffickers, whether it's the country that they're being trafficked from, the intermediary country where they go until they're trafficked to another country. So it is worldwide, it is spread worldwide. Nobody is immune from trafficking.
And tell me, where could I get information about trafficking?
Well, you can get, there's loads of info on the website. I have here a little pamphlet published by the Government of Canada, distributed by the RCMP, English and French, that gives you facts about trafficking. There's also a permanent office at permanent mission at the United Nations called UNANIMA. Sorry, I have a raspy throat. UNANIMA. It's an office dedicated to trafficking. Many groups work out of that office. All you have to do is go on the internet and click UNANIMA, and you will find out about trafficking. Also, this week the government implemented a new policy regarding trafficking, and so if you go onto National Assembly new policy, public safety, I think it is, .org, you will find out about trafficking in Canada and what our government is doing about it. Get involved with an organization. What we've been doing, I'm with the Archdiocese of Montreal, the Social Action Office, I'm coordinator, and along with a group of other religious and a group of groups working against trafficking, we implemented a project, and we contacted 175 hotels within, say, a 15-mile radius of Montreal, and we sent a letter to all the managers talking about trafficking and asking them if they would like information for their staff, if they would like training for their staff. And we were very pleased. We had 19 hotels ask for training, and that will be given by the RCMP, Annie Robert. We had another 34 hotels ask for these pamphlets to distribute to their employees and to guests. So you know, that's like 53 hotels that will have information that they didn't have before. So I guess it's to educate yourself, find out more about it, and maybe get involved with a group.
This is very good, and these pamphlets are bilingual.
Yes,
so
they are.
That is very good. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time and all the good work of the Social Justice Committee.
It's my pleasure, and I just hope that people really, every time they hear about trafficking or they see something in the newspaper, that they read about it and they get involved, because it will never stop unless people really show an interest in becoming